Welcome, wrestling fans. We are here live from St. Petersburg, Florida. This is the WCW Superbrawl, and some major happenings here in the WCW that will impact our main event greatly here tonight. The Nature Boy Ric Flair has left the WCW. All right, fans, we are back. As many of you probably already know, the Nature Boy Ric Flair has left World Championship Wrestling. The powers that be tried very hard to get him to re-sign a new contract, but he would not do it. And tonight we will be crowning a brand new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, I was as shocked as anybody, Tony, when I saw Ric Flair appear on another program. And tonight we will see what happens to our main event. All right, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room right now. Nature Boy Ric Flair, what you did won't go unpunished, because somewhere down the line, pal, we're going to take care of business. But right now, Luger, as I understand it, you're looking for a challenger for that WCW World Championship. And I talked to the people I need to talk to, and they've all agreed, Stinger, it's your time, baby. And they put me in the main event to replace Ric Flair. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now, Luger. I haven't forgot what you did to me 4 weeks ago when you were supposed to be my tag team partner, pal. You said you were sending a statement. Well, tonight I'm going to reciprocate. Tonight I'm going to send a statement of my own. Tonight, Luger, I'm going to send you a message you are never going to forget. Tonight, I'm going to send a message nobody is going to forget, because tonight, Sting becomes the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And I know you got someone in your corner because you told us you would. So I've gone out and got someone to cover my back, too. The Stinger is going to be the main event for the world title tonight with Luger. Who's going to be in his corner?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
All right, fans, we are ready to kick things off inside the ring. The Cruiserweight title is on the line. Well, Justin Thunder Liger qualified for this one on WCW Worldwide by pulling off the big victory that he needed. And now he is going to get one-on-one with the man who has really dominated this Cruiserweight division, Billy Kidman. Liger, of course, a household name over in Japan, making his way here to WCW, and he has absolutely rocked the world of wrestling here in North America since coming on board. One of the great high flyers here in the WCW, and it's going to be a very exciting match between him and Billy Kidman tonight. Well, Billy Kidman has been pretty much the dominant force in this division since it began several months ago. No doubt about it as we take a look at the Cruiserweight champion. Kidman making his way to the ring. He is the Cruiserweight champion, and he looks extremely confident. Well, he has had a very impressive run as the champion. There was a brief moment where Bobby Eaton had that title, but he managed to reclaim it. I beg your pardon, that was Brian Pillman that took the title away, but once again, Kidman is the man wearing the gold tonight. Well, he's made it clear to anybody who will listen, there's no way he's leaving here tonight without that title. And there it is. WCW World Cruiserweight Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, weighing in at 210 pounds, Jushin Thunder Liger. Introducing the champion from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 195 pounds. He is the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Billy Kidman.
All right, there we have a look at the participants. Liger has come a long way for this opportunity. Really, when you think about it, halfway across the world, you don't get these opportunities every day, especially not on the stage that he has before him right now. You've really got to capitalize, and I think tonight he may just very well do that. All right, action about to kick off, and we are underway with Superbrawl. Kidman wasting no time at all, and the challenger is stunned. But Liger comes right back, and he's got a cross-knee backbreaker, and he is really putting a stretch on Kidman. Liger continues to delve out the punishment, and the champion quickly is on the receiving end. Well, the way the match started out, almost looked like Kidman was going to run, but Liger had a very quick answer for that offensive onslaught, and now the champion's starting to get back in control of this one. Well, I expected this to be a very even match, and thus far it has been back and forth, as now the challenger resorting to some grappling on the ground moves here with Billy Kidman. They're known for their high flying, but Liger proving right now he can wrestle you on the mat just as well. And now they exchange chops right there in the corner. Kidman, tremendous German suplex, nicely done. Sizing up the challenger is Billy Kidman. This could be over. No, Liger caught him. Japanese suplex, nicely done right there by Jushin Thunder Liger. Fans, the television title is on the line here tonight. Johnny B. Bad will be challenging Stunning Steve Austin. We're going to see the fabulous Freebirds going up against Dr. Death Steve Williams and Bam Bam Terry Gordy. That's one that I cannot wait for.
Absolutely, everyone's been talking about the showdown between Gordy and Michael Hayes from Worldwide a couple of weeks ago, and it is going to be very interesting to see what happens when they get in the ring against one another.
Nice jawbreaker right there by the champion. Stuns the challenger. Has him from behind. Going for that kill switch. He got it. Hooks the leg, and that might be the match right there. Referee counts one. He's got two, and he got no. Oh, I thought he had him.
Very close indeed, and Liger somehow manages to get that shoulder up.
Kidman has had a lot of victories with that move. Jushin Thunder Liger has survived perhaps some of the worst. And now look at this, going into that bow and arrow. And Kidman comes out of it. Boy, these two men so evenly matched right here, and they're proving it. Liger bomb! Shoulders are down, and out the back door he comes.
Oh, both men have hit with some of their traditional signature moves here, and nobody's been able to get the win.
Goes for the cover, gets a 2 count, and I'll tell you what, had he hooked the leg, we'd have a new champion right now because Kidman just barely shrugged a shoulder up off the canvas. Liger now, that's a mistake in my opinion. I thought he was going up to the top to perhaps come down with some offense, but instead he just gets this crowd cheered up. And that gives Kidman a little bit of time, and look what he's done with it.
Northern Lights suplex, and he really plants the challenger with that one. He hooks the leg.
Indeed he does, but he only gets a 1 count. We want to thank all of you for joining us here on the Nation Network for WCW Superbrawl. If you're just joining us, we opened up by hearing from Sting. Tonight, he will be the challenger for the world title, going up against Lex Luger, the Total Package. Title is currently vacant. One of those two men will be the new WCW World Champion when the night is over. And again, the bow and arrow is on. Really putting a lot of torque on the back and the shoulders of Kidman.
It does a little bit of damage to the knees as well. Last time Kidman was able to actually roll out of this one, and this time he does not.
Liger cooks the leg, he might have it. Oh my goodness, I thought we had a new champion. So close right there. Has him up, Liger bomb. He plants him. Shoulders are down. 2, and he got him.
Unbelievable.
We have a new Cruiserweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, and that is how we kick off Superbrawl.
What an impressive victory for Jushin Thunder Liger, doing what it seemed like nobody could do. Wait a minute.
Liger going to work on Kidman. What's this all about?
Fans, we'll be back. All right, fans, we are back with more Superbrawl action, and coming out of this time, here they are.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Paul E. Dangerous Lee. And at a combined weight of 520 pounds, the Samoan and the Samoan.
All right, the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. Samoa and Fatu making their way down here, led, of course, by Paulie Dangerously. These are members of the Dangerous Alliance. I'll tell you, these guys are a couple of individuals I would not want to run into in a dark alley, I can tell you that.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shane Douglas.
All right, we got our first look at this tag team not too long ago on WCW television, and I tell you right now, they were very impressive in their outing. And they are jumping right into the fire of the tag team division, going up against the SST with Paul E. Former World Heavyweight Champion Ricky Steamboat. Bell sounds, action's underway as these two teams get it on. Steamboat goes collar and elbow backing up into the corner, but he's in the wrong part of town. Referee gonna try and get a clean break here. Good luck with that. Oh, he got one, and I am a little surprised, especially being in that corner. And now Fatu goes to the eyes and then throws the dragon. Once again, Ricky Steamboat, former World Heavyweight Champion. You don't get to that level by accident. We know that he has all the credentials in the world. Irish whips the big man to the ropes. Nice deep arm drag by Ricky the Dragon. And once again, Steamboat going to work on the arm and the shoulder. Collar and elbow backs him up. Sends him into the turnbuckle, and now Steamboat in the wrong part of town. Tag is made, and Samu comes in. Double back by, no! My goodness, flapjack.
And Steamboat in trouble. There's the headbutt.
Well, Paulie Dangerously loves what he's seeing outside the ring, cheering his team on.
Oh, now wait a minute. Steamboat chopping down the tree. Going to work on the legs. And now Samu in the wrong corner. Here comes the double team. Shane Douglas, Ricky Steamboat. Double tackle, and down he goes.
And just that quickly, Samu turns it right back around.
Big elbow drop indeed he does. Shane Douglas on the receiving end right now. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle again. Douglas does a great job of getting out of trouble, though. That was not the place he wanted to be, and he got out quickly. Tag is made. Snapmare takes him over. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Douglas working together. Leg drop nicely done from an elevated height.
Well, again, for a really new team, they do a tremendous job of tag team wrestling.
Oh, the Dragon with that chop right to the head. Now, the head may be the most difficult part of the Samoans to injure.
Now, these are guys known for cracking coconuts open with those things. They can take one hell of a pounding.
Steamboat tried perhaps to get with Shane Douglas, but that's not going to happen. Instead, he finds himself in the wrong part of town. Tag made. Now the Samoans going to double team. This could be a big problem. Steamboat is slammed. And now look at this. Oh, my goodness. There it is. The Samoan SWAT is over. Shane Douglas makes the save.
I'll tell you, if it weren't for Shane Douglas, the SST would be having their hands raised right now. Steamboat really caught that splash.
And now Ricky Steamboat, as much as he needs to make a tag out, has no one to tag to. Shane Douglas just got sent crashing outside the ring. And Fatu and Steamboat going at it one-on-one, at least for the moment. Steamboat goes charging in, nobody home. And now the choke slam, down he goes. The power on display of these Samoans, and they are absolute monsters.
They don't speak much. I'm not even sure if they speak English at all. They let their actions do their talking for them, as Paul Lee will tell you.
And now Steamboat finally turning the tables a little bit for the moment. Snapmare Samu.
Well, Steamboat right now hesitating. I'm not sure why, but there's the tag finally made, and Shane Douglas is in.
And now Douglas finds himself in the wrong part of town. Big boot right to the midsection. He collapses into the corner. Tremendous clothesline by the franchise. And now Douglas going to work on the head of Samu. Oh, what a move right there by Douglas. Spinning forearm really did a number on him.
Well, I'll tell you right now, for the team of Douglas and Steamboat, this is as good a challenge as they could have taken in a main event type atmosphere like Superbrawl. If they were to pull this one off, I think it would be an upset in anyone's opinion, but it would also very quickly catapult them in the standings for the tag team titles.
Diving tag is made. Fatu walks right in, but Douglas was ready for him. What a suplex right there by Shane Douglas. Nicely done. Oh, Fatu's got him up in the air. Look at this. What's he going to do? Oh, my
my goodness! Douglas is out! Oh, he gets that shoulder up just barely!
Indeed, Shane Douglas looked like he was done. I am surprised he was able to get the shoulder up off the canvas, but he does. And he's coming back once again. You know, I probably shouldn't say anything, but up to this point, Paulie Dangerously has not gotten himself involved in the match. Oh, Douglas goes crashing to the floor. Courtesy of Fatu, who's now going to go out there and join him. Working over the leg. And now Shane Douglas trying to fight his way back. Fatu has an answer as they are brawling it out right here by the table. Douglas has him up. Oh my goodness, a suplex.
The referee's count is climbing. They better pay attention.
Douglas ramming him into the steel post. The count is up to 9. And Douglas in and out to break the count. Nice move.
He doesn't want to win it with a count out. He wants to put him away.
Oh, Douglas charges into the turnbuckle. Nobody's home. Belly to belly. He got it. Hooks the leg.
Too close to the corner, I believe.
Gonna go for it again. Oh, my goodness. Once again, too close to the ropes. Shane Douglas with 2 opportunities to end this one. Nice drop kick. And now Paulie with that steel chair in the ring. Douglas went for the crossbody. Nobody home. Ends up on the receiving end of the backbreaker, and there is a steel chair laying in the middle of the ring. What is the referee thinking?
Well, I think he was just looking for a possible pin attempt to come out of all of this.
Samoan drop. This crowd here in St. Petersburg, Florida, on their feet. And finally, the referee sees that chair and gets rid of it. Back body drop by Shane Douglas. And now Douglas sends a Samoan out to the floor.
Well, you know what? In my view, no matter who wins this match, both teams have really made a case for themselves that they are capable of being at the level of the World Tag Team Champions on any given night.
I would wholeheartedly agree with that. And now it is Shane Douglas again, throws him over the top rope out to the floor.
Well, that may be a very smart move. Oh, that wasn't. I was just about to say smart move to send him out to the floor because he takes the fall. But then Shane Douglas tries to climb the turnbuckle right next to Fatu as if he's going to allow that to happen.
Well, the referee's count has made it all the way to 6. Samu has him in the corner. Tag is made. Here comes another double tag. Oh, wait a minute. Could be that Samoan splash. Here it is. The SST. He caught him. Oh, my goodness. That should be all.
Well, once again, it may have been if not for the save. Of course, Steamboat knows how important the save was because he was on the receiving end of that move earlier.
Oh, now bleeding from the forehead is Shane Douglas. Belly to belly. He hooks the leg. Will that be all? It is.
Holy cow, what a win!
Unbelievable victory, ladies and gentlemen, for this upstart team of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shane Douglas. I see it, but I don't believe it.
Well, when you're on the receiving end of that, you don't normally get up.
Here are your winners, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Shane Douglas.
What a great match. And these two men have just put themselves on the map. Whoever the World Tag Team Champions are tonight, you better realize that these two guys are coming after you. Very impressive victory indeed for Ricky Steamboat and Shane Douglas. Stay with us, fans. Plenty more Super Brawl still to come. All right, fans, our next match is a triple threat match. Making his way down to the ring, and this time Brad Armstrong.
Making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 226 pounds, Brad Armstrong.
These are three of the top contenders for the television championship, currently held by Stunning Steve Austin. The winner of this match will be determined, or will be considered to be the next challenger.
And his opponent, first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 226 pounds, Flynn Brian Bill Mann.
And there we have Flying Brian making his way down to the ring. Former Cruiserweight champion, trying to get his hands on that World TV title. Currently held by Stunning Steve Austin.
Well, all three men in this match are very capable of becoming the World Television Champion at any point in time.
And from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, beautiful Bobby Eaton.
And he is a former World Tag Team Champion. the protege of James E. Cornette, has struck it out on his own here since back in October. All right, bell sounds, action's underway, and one of these three men is going to be winning this match and becoming the #1 contender to the World Television title.
Oh, look at Pillman just sitting back in that corner, letting Armstrong and Eaton go to town on one another, and why not?
Oh, and look at Eaton lighting up the chest of Pillman. Fans, if you are just joining us tonight, our main event was scheduled to be the total package Lex Luger up against Ric Flair for the WCW World Championship. As many of you already know, Ric Flair has left WCW due to contract negotiations stalling, and that left us with a vacant title. Tonight, it will be decided between the total package Lex Luger and his former partner and friend Sting.
I'll tell you right now, I am very, very much anticipating the main event. Especially when you consider the recent history of what Luger did to Sting in a tag team match.
Armstrong now goes, covers, hooks the leg, it's one. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat match. Single elimination. That means one pinfall, one submission, and it's over. So even if you're not the one being pinned, you have to make sure that nobody else gets one either. As Pillman now going out and antagonizing the crowd rather than paying attention to what's going on here in the ring. Oh, wait a minute.
He just let Eaton do all the heavy lifting and then delivered a knee so hard that it put Armstrong back up in the ropes.
And he hits him again. There's that sleeper hold that we've seen him put away a lot of different competitors with this move. Pillman cinching it in deep. Armstrong fading. Referee is right there.
Armstrong with a jawbreaker to get out. How much did that wear him out is the question.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Pillman, as he lays on the floor, came very close to ending this match.
When you look at these three men, who do you think gives Stunning Steve Austin or possibly Johnny B. Mad the biggest run for their money for that television title?
Well, I would say any one of the three are capable of winning the television title, given the opportunity. I think Bobby Eaton, of course, has already had a taste of it. He wants it back. He's now been a singles champion as well as a tag team champion. He's got a lot of experience, probably give the edge to him in that, under those circumstances. But you got Brad Armstrong, who is a second-generation wrestler. Comes from a very famous wrestling family and now goes for the leg. Does Bobby Eaton gets one, he gets two, and that might be it. No. Very close.
And Pillman wouldn't have made it back in time. And now Eaton turns his attention to Pillman.
Big right hand, and down goes Brian Pillman. Bobby Eaton thinks he's got him out. Let's see. One. No, not going to get him yet. Boot to the midsection and a DDT. Pillman's out.
Brad Armstrong now, though, caught Bobby Eaton unaware.
Has him up against the ropes. Irish whip. Leapfrog by Pillman, or I beg your pardon, by Armstrong. Nice elbow.
And the save made by Pillman because he has to.
Indeed, there are no friends in this match whatsoever, but if you're being pinned, somebody's got to make the save. Pillman rolling out to the floor. Meantime, Armstrong in the ring with Eaton. Big Irish whip sends him crashing into the turnbuckle, and Eaton collapses. Armstrong goes for the cover. Not going to get him yet.
Armstrong doesn't realize Pillman right behind him, or maybe he does.
Nice move right there by Flying Brian Pillman. Deep arm drag by Brad Armstrong, and I'll tell you what. Boy, oh boy, back and forth, these two guys going this. I wouldn't mind seeing them go one-on-one after this. Oh, wait a minute, Pillman going up to the top. Eaton may be in trouble.
Flying Brian about to fly. There's a big clothesline.
I thought he might have been going for the crossbody block, but he doesn't. Hooks the leg. Referee in position. Shoulders are down. 2, and he got no. I thought he had him.
Very close indeed, and now the monkey flip by Brad Armstrong.
No way you're going to pin him with a monkey flip, but you got to try, I suppose.
Well, there's a different strategy here in a triple threat match. It's not pinning somebody when you think you've hit them with that move that has rocked them. Sometimes you got to pin them just because you can, because the third man is left right now defenseless like Eaton has been for the last several moments. You don't strategize just the one man anymore. You got to strategize for two.
And again, the double leapfrog followed up by the buckshot elbow. Right on the money. And Armstrong gut-wrench suplex. Look at this.
Well, the leg was draped across the chest of Pillman. It would have been a double pinfall.
Armstrong sizing up Eaton. Russian leg sweep. Armstrong hooks the leg. He gets 1. Pillman 2, and he got him. Unbelievable.
Well, I've got to tell you, the guy I would have least expected to win this match, and I don't mean to take anything away from Brad Armstrong, but I just felt that with the recent success that both Eaton and Pillman have had here in WCW, it would have been highly unlikely. But wow, what a match, and what a tremendous victory for Brad Armstrong.
We take a look back here at moments from this one.
Here is your winner, Brad Armstrong.
Tremendous win for Brad Armstrong, fans. I'll tell you what, you never know. Stick around, plenty more action to come here from Superbrawl.
for the WCW World Television Championship.
All right, wrestling fans, get ready. He's a bad man, Johnny B. Bad.
Well, when you talk about don't judge a book by the cover, you look at this man and you know that's one of the people you should be thinking about. Because while he may be a little eccentric, a little bit flamboyant, he is one hell of an athlete inside the squared circle, and you don't want to get hit with a tutti frutti.
Well, here he comes. He is the reigning WCW World Television Champion, and you could not have bigger opposites, could you?
Oh, no, not really. I mean, when you look at Stunning Steve Austin, there's no flash and flamboyance here. He straight up wrestle and fights you to the ground. Another member of the Dangerous Alliance.
Well, the Dangerous Alliance not doing so well here at Superbrawl yet. And I'll tell you, I think that if Paulie Dangerously was to see the television title go out with Johnny B. Bad here tonight, he'd probably lose his mind.
Oh, maybe that would shut him up for at least a week. Who knows?
I don't think anything will shut him up. Here it is, the WCW World Television Championship for the television title.
Introducing the challenger from Georgia, weighing in at 232 pounds, Johnny B. Bad.
Mixed reaction here from the crowd in St. Petersburg.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, he is the WCW World Television Champion, Stunning Steve Austin.
Well, there he is. He's a tremendous wrestler. He's a man's man, and he is the WCW World Television Champion. Both of these men know one thing right now. They have to win this match to be the champ, and you have to take on Brad Armstrong in the very near future to defend it.
Well, I hope neither of these men is thinking about Brad Armstrong right now, because that would be a mistake. They need to worry about the one in the ring with them right now. Television time limit prevails, 10 minutes. That works for the champion more than it does the challenger.
Indeed, it's going to mean that Johnny B. Bad is going to have to play a very up-tempo match. Teddy Long in the corner of Johnny B. Big move right there, the Bulldog by Austin. And Johnny B. moves his way out to the apron.
Well, Teddy Long gets his man back up, has some words. I don't know, it doesn't almost seem like he's very happy with what's happening thus far in this one.
Nice suplex right there, ladies and gentlemen. Stunning Steve continues to go to work on the challenger, but look at this, Johnny B. Bad, cross body block, he's got him down, shoulders down one.
Well, that's one thing right there that Austin just had to realize, and that is this guy is lightning fast, and he can pull one out with very limited warning and knowledge. You got to be ready at all times when you're in the ring with Johnny B. Bad.
Austin going to work on him now. Big knee right upside the head of the challenger. And
Theater are long, distracting the champion. That's a mistake on the part of Austin. What a move! Dropped Austin on the back of his head. Now the champion in trouble. Johnny B. Bad stomping away on the chest. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, Johnny B. Bad gonna shock the world. You'd think seeing Brad Armstrong win that last match was an upset. Wait to see what happens here. Austin catches the boot. Back heel trip takes him down. And now Austin going in. He's got him in that cloverleaf variation. And Johnny B. Bad makes his way to the ropes, breaks the hold. Goes for the belly to belly, perhaps, we'll never know. Austin with an elbow breaking that one up. I'll tell you what, since coming on the scene, Johnny B. Bad has proven to everyone that he is capable of doing it all. Could very well one day be the World Heavyweight Champion, would not surprise me. No, he's definitely a top-flight athlete, former Golden Gloves boxing champion. You don't get there by accident. But that athletic talent and ability has carried over here to the world of professional wrestling. Clothesline all the way out to the floor. He goes, and wait a minute. Teddy Long put his hands on Austin, throws him back in the ring. Well, the referee using some discretion right there because he could have disqualified Teddy. Well, Teddy Long knows his man does not become the TV champion if Austin gets counted out. And now Johnny B. Bad working on that arm with that Kimura lock. A submission hold, but Austin gets out of it. Neck breaker. Well, he's a bad man. You'd probably have to be in order to do that and still walk around in public. And now going for the cover. Getting awfully close. Well, falling dangerously indeed. Starting to look a little bit concerned. I don't know that he thought that Johnny B. Bad would be able to give this much challenge to stunning Steve Austin, although he should have. Well, the champion now bouncing ahead of Johnny B off the canvas, went for a big knee strike, nobody home. And now Austin winds him up with a neck breaker. Fans, we are halfway through the television time limit here. Again, this works in the favor of the champion. Swing and a miss. Nice clothesline by Austin. Thesz press, and he rains down the Fist of Fury. Austin hooks the leg. He thinks he's got him one. He's got two, and it's over. Yes! Just like that, stunning Steve Austin retains the WCW World Television Championship. Well, I tell you, I wasn't thinking that would be enough to hold Johnny B. Bad down, but it turns out it was. Well, here's that moment of discretion by the referee as Teddy Long put his hands on the man. Johnny B. Bad really made a solid showing for himself here tonight. And I have no doubt in my mind that somewhere down the line he'll have another opportunity at the television title or perhaps even the United States title. Who knows?
Here is your winner and still WCW World Television Champion, Stunning Steve Austin.
What an impressive victory that was. Ladies and gentlemen, more titles to be decided here at Superbrawl. Stay with us. All right, fans, this is one of the matches we've been waiting for.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 583 pounds, Dr. Death Steve Williams and Terry Georgie.
Bam Bam, Terry Gordy, Dr. Death Steve Williams, one of the very top, the elite tag teams here in WCW, coming over from Japan where they had a tremendous run. Recently, Bam Bam Terry Gordy got in the face of his former leader, Michael P.S. Hayes. This is a dream match, fans.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 488 pounds, Jimmy Gavin and Michael P.S. Hayes, the fabulous Freebirds.
Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin and Michael Hayes, the Freebirds. The new Freebirds. Well, that's what this is really all about. The original Freebirds, featuring Michael Hayes, Bam Bam Terry Gordy, and Buddy Roberts, had to disband about a year ago when they lost a feud with the Four Horsemen. Gordy apparently blaming that loss on Michael Hayes and feels that this new incarnation of the Freebirds is blasphemy. All right, it's all four men in this one legal. Texas Tornado rules apply here at Superbrawl. Well, thus far we are seeing Jimmy Garvin here going up against Bam Bam Terry Gordy. I thought maybe Hayes and Gordy would lock up immediately, but it's not happened yet. We'll see how the match progresses, but the power, size, and strength advantage will all be with Gordy and Williams. Bam Bam Terry Gordy just got Jimmy Garvin down in a big compromised position. He goes. Williams just drove Michael Hayes into the turnbuckle, and now Gordy all the way up to the floor. What is Jimmy Garvin going to do? Garvin with words for the fans, and now went for the missile drop kick. Nobody home. He missed. The missile drop kick, and now in the meantime in the ring, Dr. Death Steve Williams looks to end it quickly. Nice back body drop right there by Michael P.S. Hayes. Oh, Hayes going deep into the eyes and rakes him. Pinfall or submission, ladies and gentlemen, and it has to happen in the ring. There are no countouts, as you can clearly tell, no disqualifications, but the pin or submission must take place inside the ring. These are bad street rules. Both teams agreed to it. Anything goes. Well, once again, I am most surprised that we have not seen Gordy and Williams lock up yet. Bam Bam Terry Gordy hammered away on the head of Jimmy Garvin. Big clothesline, and both members of the Freebirds are down right now and being stomped into the mat. Jawbreaker by Garvin. Oh, wait a minute, Gordy. Gordy just caught Michael I knew it was only a matter of time. Bam Bam, Terry Gordy, and Michael Hayes lock up for the first time. Big boot by Gordy. Well, one thing for sure, you know that those two men want not only to be the ones that score the winning pinfall or submission, but they want to do it on the other man. Michael Hayes perched on top of the top rope. Following the big power slam. Look at this, Gordy. And it's over. Well, I'll tell you what. It didn't last long, but it handed out a lot of punishments. Your winners, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ned, Steve Williams, Bam Bam, Terry Gordy. Now, wait a minute. Well, 2K, you've outdone yourselves once again. Dr. Ned, Steve Williams having an apparent temper tantrum. Well, you gotta love it, don't you? Tremendous victory. I'm sure we have not heard the end of this one. However, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Doom gonna defend the tag team titles here tonight. All right, fans. It is time for the Tag Team Championship title match. Here come the challengers being led down to the ring by their master, Kevin Sullivan, Cactus Jack, and the Great Muta. Well, the Dungeon of Doom, they are a legitimate threat here in the World Championship Wrestling. And tonight they pose a very serious threat to the current tag team champions of Doom.
The Dungeon of Doom versus the tag team of Doom. For the highest prize in tag team division wrestling anywhere in the world, the WCW World Tag Team Championship. And here comes the opposition. Brought down to the ring by their manager, Woman. Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, the tag team champions, Doom.
Well, since Woman has been the guiding force behind this team, they have been absolutely unstoppable. And having Woman going opposed to Kevin Sullivan, it'll be very interesting to see how that plays itself out.
Well, the old saying goes, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Doom has been up against the best, and they have defeated the best. Tonight, the next challenge, the next chapter in the Tag Team Challenge.
Jack, the Great Muta, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 516 pounds, Cactus Jack and the Great Muta, the Doom Brigade.
Dungeon of Doom represented here.
Jack,
yeah, we heard you, dear.
Muta,
we know. Thank you.
At a combined weight of 550 pounds, they are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. Doom.
Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, Doom. Tag Team Champions. Well, we've already seen some upsets here tonight. Some winners that we wouldn't have predicted. Could we be looking at another one right here?
Well, you know what? When you're the champion, you've got a lot of advantages, but this is going to be an interesting matchup from a lot of different aspects, both of which the fans are going to have to decide who they want to get behind, because generally they don't root for either of these two teams.
Well, Cactus Jack going to work on Ron Simmons early on, but Ron Simmons having none of that. Big knee lift, nicely done. Into the turnbuckle he goes, and Ron Simmons fights his way out in just in the nick of time. That was not the place he wanted to be. Snapmare takes him over. Now Cactus Jack on the receiving end. Tag mate, here comes Butch Reed. Woman looking on from the corner.
Well, there is a defiant stare going across the ring between Woman and Kevin Sullivan right now.
And now Cactus Jack with a cross ankle sweep of Butch Reed.
Cutting the ring in half, dragging him over towards his corner, makes the tag to the great Muta. Muta, one of the most tremendous athletes we have seen in a very long time to come here in WCW. Since coming here to the United States over a year ago, he has really made a name for himself everywhere he's been. Started out the great state of Florida under the tutelage of Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Nice move right there by Muta. Comes up and he's got the ankle. Holy cow, from nowhere. And Butch Reed in trouble. That was lightning fast, and that is what this young man brings to the mix, as he is clearly targeting the knee and the ankle of Butch Reed right now. Well, that's a smart move because that'll take away the power advantage if you take away his base. Muta doing what he's got to do to be successful in this one. And now another cross ankle sweep tag is made. Here comes Cactus Jack. But Butch Reed's going to make the lunging tag, and Ron Simmons is in with a clothesline and a swing and a miss. Just like that, Cactus Jack comes back and answers, but Simmons not done yet. Both men collide, nobody goes down. Once again, both men absorbing punishment. Boy, I'll tell you what. You look at Ron Simmons, standout athlete for the state of Florida. Part of the FSU football program. And when you look at Cactus Jack, not quite built the same way, doesn't have the same accolades by any stretch. But for this sport, he is one tough son of a gun. Not only that, but he's being taught by Kevin Sullivan, which means you take a maniacal mind of Cactus Jack and you add perhaps an even more maniacal mind of Kevin Sullivan, but maybe a little better versed. And you got a very dangerous opponent in the ring anytime you step in the ring with him. Ron Simmons to the ropes, drops the leg down across the throat. And now sends him into the turnbuckle. He's got him up on the top rope. What's he going to do here? Simmons showing that strength. Bobby Bowden would be proud right here as he drops him face first in the canvas. And Cactus Jack has been busted open. There's the cover. How he got? No, I thought he got him. I thought he got him. That was extremely close right there, and Muta was even surprised. I'll tell you right now, he's in the wrong part of town. And the blood flowing, the double team by Doom in the corner, and woman loves everything she's seeing right now. Tag made. A beaten Cactus Jack lunging tag is made, and Muta the legal man. Oh, what a move. Muta swept the legs again. Face first. Well, Muta's really been the man on the spot for his team. He comes in at the right moment. Backhand spring elbow. And now what's going on here? Woman distracting Muta. Well, this is a big mistake right here because Muta is in the driver's seat. He's having a moment right now where he can put this away. Rolls him up. Shoulders are down. And I thought we had new tag team champions. Hacksaw Butch Reed comes up with a big shoulder tackle. Muta up, and look at it. Oh, man. Variation of the hot shot. Shoulders down, and now going for the cover. 1, 2, and Muta kicks out. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you right now, this one's gone back and forth. Both teams have had opportunities here. You see the blood. Well, wait a minute, steel chair in the ring. I can only imagine how that got there. Oh, he's going to do it to him on the chair. I believe he may have caught that steel chair with that Russian leg sweep. And now Muta fighting his way back. Wow, what a kick to the face by Muta. And again, woman will distract Muta and take that momentum away. The same way the referee took the chair away, and that is now outside the ring where it belongs. Muta, what a move. Look how quickly he goes all the way up to that top rope. Muta, this could be, there it is, the moonsault. He caught him with it. And now woman distracted the referee, otherwise this one was over. We would have had new tag team champions if not for woman. I believe you're right. Muta again has got the ankle, but too close to the ropes. And Butch Reed able to survive. Fans are coming unglued here right now. He's in the wrong part of town, and now Muta choking him out with the help of Cactus Jack. Fans, what's it going to be like for the main event? The Total Package Lex Luger will be here. We don't know who's going to be escorting him to the ring, but he says he's got someone. Sting says, I'm not coming empty-handed. I got someone to be in my corner as well. Oh, a headbutt. Follows up with a powerful spine buster, and Muta has been grounded with that one. He got a 2 count on him that time. Muta starting to feel, I believe, the impact of these moves. Tag made, and now this could be bad plays right here. Oh, 3-point stance. Shoulder tackle, I believe that's it. Cactus Jack makes a save, and now Kevin Sullivan on the apron. Pile driver. This is chaotic. I'm not even sure, are these illegal men in the match right now? I believe they are, yes. Muta going all the way up. Could it be another moonsault? It is. He hooks the leg. Referee is there. One. New tag team champions. Oh my goodness, how close. Woman is absolutely out beside herself right now as she sees the title slipping away. Spine buster, and that was really nicely done by Ron Simmons. Save made by Cactus Jack, otherwise the match would have been over. Now Kevin Sullivan distracting Simmons, and Muta takes advantage. Well, both of these managers have been involved in the match. Referee might want to take control and get both of them the hell out of here. Double knees right to the lower back. Muta makes the tag, and one more time, Cactus Jack back into the ring. That blood flowing down the forehead of Cactus Jack. You have to start to wonder when it may impede his vision. Oh, the DDT, he got him with that double arm butterfly DDT, hooks the leg. Woman again distracting the referee. Fans, we would have had new tag team champions, there's no doubt in my mind. I don't think there's any doubt in woman's mind either. She's pulling out all the stops in this one, and now Kevin Sullivan distracting Simmons, and from behind, Cactus Jack takes advantage. Referee's got to do something here. Irish whip into the turnbuckle, nobody home. Simmons just caught Butch Reed. Stunned him on the apron for a moment. Pile driver, yes.
And Cactus Jack going to work on Butch Reed right now. I beg your pardon, Ron Simmons in the corner next to Butch Reed. Simmons comes up now with a top wrist lock, trying to slow this thing down a little bit, perhaps clear his head. And now Cactus Jack has him up against the ropes. Hot shot. Wow, he hooked him with it.
Even Woman flinched on that one.
Kevin Sullivan distracting the referee. Woman distracting Cactus Jack. This thing is out of control. This is personal, no doubt about it. Now look at this. What in the hell is he doing?
Well, we know that he's not wrapped up too tightly. But Cactus Jack, I don't know, he may have just been talking to the great Buddha Dean for a moment there.
Again with a DDT, he caught him, hooked the leg. Referee's there, 1, 2, are you kidding me? Woman just pulled the referee outside the ring, it would have been over.
There is no doubt. Why is she, Woman is elevated.
Wait a minute. Woman is being thrown out of this match. And now the challengers have a distinct advantage as Kevin Sullivan is still in this. The double team on Ron Simmons. We could be looking at a huge upset right here.
We may indeed be getting new tag team champions here in a moment.
Spine buster. Ron Simmons plants him in the middle of the ring. Save made by Cactus Jack, however. And now the double team taking place here. Well, for the moment. Hot shot, and there goes Butch Reed. Muda with a back body drop. Shining Wizard, and it might be over. Muda goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. No one there to make the save. Woman is not at ringside, and it's a 2 count.
I'll tell you, this is the most precarious position the tag team titles have been in since Doom has taken over the tag team titles. Never before have they been this close to losing those belts.
Well, a man once said that adversity introduces a man to himself. Right now, Doom going to find out what they're made of after a spine buster and a 3 count. They find a way to get it done again.
Fans, I don't know what is going to happen in the main event tonight, but you got to find a way to measure up to that.
I'll tell you what, when Woman got ejected, I thought for sure the tag team titles were going to change hands. But again, Doom finds a way to continue getting it done each and every time.
Here are your winners, and still WCW World Tag Team Champions, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
Well, there they are indeed, the tag team champions, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, the team of Doom. Fans, we're going to get it underway here when we come back because the World Championship is on the line. Currently vacant. Who will it be? The Total Package, Lex Luger, or Sting? Stay with us. All right, fans, the time for waiting is over. Here comes the number one contender. And wait a minute!
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Larry Z. Bishop. And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the WCW United States Champion, the Total Package, Lex Luger.
Larry Zbyszko accompanying him down here to ringside.
Well, that is a surprise.
Well, let's see. Sting's got somebody coming with him as well. Who is it? Wait a minute. Who is...
And his opponent, accompanied by Alex Murphy. And from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 251 pounds,
That's RoboCop.
Sting is being accompanied to the ring by RoboCop.
Well, I guess if you want law and order, this is what the fight is for, the WCW World Championship. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, this has just gotten all kinds of interesting. Larry Zbyszko in the corner of the Total Package, Lex Luger, the United States Champion. And in the corner of Sting is RoboCop.
Well, you know what? Just when you think you've seen it all,
of course, fans, you all know this was originally supposed to be the Total Package Lex Luger going up against Nature Boy Ric Flair. Ric Flair could not come to agreement with his contract and has left WCW. That title was stripped at that point in time. And tonight, we have the number one and the number two contender going at it.
well, the Total Package Lex Luger, of course, leading up to what he thought was a match with the Nature Boy Ric Flair in a recent tag team match with his former friend Sting, turned his back on him and attacked him, did a heck of a number on him, and told Flair, if I'll do that to my friend, what will I do to you? Well, guess what? The worm has turned, as they say, and now Sting with this opportunity right here tonight.
Lex Luger now posing for the fans. Maybe a mistake here as Sting fights his way back into this one. Neckbreaker. RoboCop seems happy with what he sees outside the ring.
Well, you talk about twisted steel. RoboCop probably fits that bill pretty accurately.
And now Sting goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and the Total Package gets one. Larry Zbyszko making his return here in WCW in the corner of the Total Package Lex Luger.
Well, that's a smart move by Luger, because think about it. Larry Zbyszko was trained by the living legend Bruno Sammartino. Of course, Larry Zbyszko with his own history of turning a back on a friend and having to deal with that in a big spotlight. Who better to second Luger in a match of this magnitude?
Wind-up right hand is blocked, and now Sting returns the favor. And now Stinger has him up for the spike pile driver. There it is. Zbyszko is on the apron. Sting. Oh, here it is. We might have a new champion right here. Scorpion Deathlock is on.
Luger powers out of it. Not too many people can do that, but look at Lex Luger, the total package, calling Sting back into the ring.
Back and forth they go with the chops. Fans, it's all on the line in this one, and they're not wasting any time. Luger with that forearm right to the head. Sting might be out.
He kicks out on two. Luger has that look of surprise.
He continues to showboat, does the total package. And now Luger with a pile driver. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Dropping Sting on his head. Will that be enough? 1, 2. Oh, I thought he had it. Luger thought he had it as well. Luger with the elbow. Sting with a big uppercut. That stuns the total package momentarily.
Nice move right there by Sting to drive the air out of the body of the total package.
Big clothesline. And another one. And Sting now winding up. Luger's in the corner. Stinger splash. Sting for the World Championship. He hooks a leg. He's got two. He got him. Oh my goodness, how close was it?
Well, Sting telling the referee that was 3 count faster, but I would say the referee has been about equal all the way through this one.
Luger, what a slam right there. Will that be enough? Not yet. Fans, I'll tell you right now, it has been a hell of a night here as part of Superbrawl. And Luger has got it cinched on him. Sting in trouble. Sting powers out of it. That camel clutch, victorious hold for many people. And Luger with that upper body strength, I would have thought might have been able to pull it off, but he didn't. And Sting now waiting on the total package.
So much on the line right now, and Sting gonna go for it here.
He turns it over. Scorpion Deathlock in the middle of the ring. And again, Luger able to power out of it. That's got to be frustrating. If you're Sting, that has got to be frustrating. Series of right hands. Sting right now in control, goes for the cover again, but I don't think you're going to get him.
No, he did not hit him with an impactful enough maneuver. He is right there face to face with RoboCop. I don't know if there's much in the way of assistance being lent there.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling that RoboCop's presence was more for shock value for the likes of Larry Zbyszko, because Sting did not know who was going to be in the corner of Lex Luger any more than Luger knew who was going to be in the corner of Sting. Tremendous right And now into the ropes he goes, into the ring he goes. Sting has got him up. Couldn't hold him. Luger reverses it and delivers that spike pile driver. His feet are outside the ring. Wait a minute, referee's counting it. Well, that was a mistake because his boot was clearly outside the bottom rope. And now Luger's got him in a torture rack. Sting in trouble. We may be looking at a new WCW World Champion right here. Stinger in trouble. Fighting his way out of it. Holy cow.
Well, we said at the end of the tag team match that these two guys would have to find a way to rise above that, and I think they may be doing it right here, right now.
Stinger with a suplex, hammering down with a bunch of right hands on the head of the total package, and the U.S. champion's been busted wide open. Sting cinching up that rear chin lock. It has been a night we will not forget here from St. Petersburg, Florida, fans. Superbrawl has lived up to the hype. Now the question is, who's going to represent the WCW? Sting sent all the way out to the floor, landed awkwardly. Luger follows him out there.
Luger might want to keep himself away from RoboCop, however.
Sting with a big right hand on the open wound of the forehead of Luger. Oh, and again.
I think the look on the face of Larry Zbyszko may tell the story better. A look of sheer concern, as he should have.
Luger head first on the turnbuckle. And that blood is really flowing now. Referee may have to get a better look at this if Luger cannot defend himself. Sting's got the leg. Oh, going to work on the left knee of Luger. Will that be enough? Almost. The world title lies in the balance, and I'll tell you right now, these two men are giving everything they've got. Here it is. The Scorpion Deathlock is on, and Sting in trouble. Luger not powered out this time. Referee's asking if he's had enough. Luger's in trouble. It's over. We have got a new WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Unbelievable. What a match.
Fans, these two men left it all in the ring, no doubt about that. The United States champion Luger looked like he had it on a number of occasions.
Here to our winner and the new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, this is Sting.
Fans, it doesn't get any better than that. We want to thank you for joining us here for Superbrawl on the Nation Network. We have a brand new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Sting. We will see you with more WCW action right here on the Nation Network. So long, everyone.